One of the lines in St. Luke's Gospel that always gives me a lot to meditate about is 3 times we hear him tell us that Mary meditated on these things in her heart. The first time is when the shepherds come to the stable at Bethlehem. We see that line again in his Gospel when Mary and Joseph take Jesus as a little boy to be presented in the temple, and Simeon, the old man, utters that strange prophecy about him being a light shining in the darkness. And then finally, when Jesus is 12 and is finally found after being lost in the big city of Jerusalem, he has that odd response to his mother, "Why were you looking for me? Did you not know I'd be about my Father's business?" Each time Mary found herself not sure what to do, she found herself overwhelmed or filled with anxiety or fear, she turned to the Lord in prayer. As St. Luke said, she meditated on these things in her heart. And as we get ready for the Feast of the Assumption, that's what we are called to do as well. And 2020 gives us a lot to meditate on, to bring to the Lord in our heart. Whether it's COVID-19 and all the uncertainty of that, whether it's ready to go back to school and whatever that's going to look like, the uncertainty of jobs, the economy, where our nation's going, civil unrest, the challenge of changing hearts and getting rid of racism, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of things we need to meditate on, to follow in Mary's footsteps and to bring in prayer to the Lord in our hearts. That's why this coming Friday, on August 14th, on the eve of the Assumption, we have a special vigil of prayer and praise. From 4 to 7 p.m., join us at Ascension Church, where we'll pray in front of the Blessed Sacrament. At 6:30 p.m., we'll have the Solemn Rosary to not only honor Mary's Assumption into heaven, but like her, to ponder in our heart those things that are challenging, troubling, or those things we're not sure what to do. To pray for healing for all those suffering from COVID-19, to pray that this can come to an end and life can get back to normal, to pray for the uncertainty, the fear, the doubt, the worry, etc., etc. There's a lot of things that we need to ponder in our hearts during this August of 2020, and like Mary, bring to the Lord. That's why as we get ready to celebrate the feast of her Assumption into heaven, let us follow in her footsteps and gather together in prayer so that pondering these things in our hearts, we, like Mary, his mother, may see the will of God and be able to do it in our lives as well.